that the man was forced to choose between Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, and he chose Stonebwoy. Are you sure? There are others who are even saying, oh, it was because Despite was going to be there. That's why Shatta Wale was not called. I've seen headlines of people who are saying, oh, the man said because Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy were not supposed to be at the same place, he picked the bigger one and he picked Stonebwoy. I was even in London. I was not in Ghana. Maybe if I get time to check my records, I can tell you the exact date that I received a call from one Soraya.
Asem de no kora bia da no etie no na maka. Obi anim ze Niama Kwe ne 40th birthday party. It is still one of the biggest news. Ewu kruma omo bokro no me yachi omo nyina for omo de to nchen. This is the biggest news. Now aside that, another biggest news related to it in here, the entire Shatta Wale ya enua be ma Shatta Wale also na principalities the entire wenzi wono no.
The principality me yeah, principality will be get money. Principality
Obi a chena dwen the entire wanko, and people are legend making a lot of things. Okoya won hihye nyina ya amfre no sa na mafo ka wo kai post obi make e busa say oh welcome happy birthday, when is the party, obi make is a post like that, and obi expect say oh Shatta is going to be one of the biggest things. Amafo kra kan say colleague days one ni to ni so ma boil a chele pain. It's, you know, he was expecting, say, Obi expected, say, Shatta is going to be there. But Shatta is here. Obuzia, Shatta anko. Yehu Stonebwoy, yehu Sakode, yehu Kedi, yehu Kwame Uchen, yehu Edem. We saw the squad. He was not there. Enchechirimu ankasa for the first time. Onu manager Same Flex, abetanasi adwudwam. Achechirimu put the fact where it is supposed to be. Mami kano krencho was say, Dedi kan. That report to say you invited Shatta Wale, and you know, Shatta Wale was invited. Shatta Wale was invited. Was see the event organizer says Soraya was one in a friend. Catcher and say, Omo invited Shatta Wale. At the time, he was in London. It would direct you to Shatta Wale. So one, Shatta Wale was invited. Secondly, the report to say Omoka saw more money 200,000, na Davido so 600,000. And also no budget 200,000, not Davido 600. There one check because massa yemfa ni high nkwa bingenzi makrum. 81 general. Was it that report is also false? And you know credit. It's yemfa no so entonche. Was it there is also something flying around? Stories fly say because of a 200 course of VGMA then VGMA time 2019 I think as Stonebwoy ekotwi tuo no ema ye chi omu nyina to mu no was say who's obi asore ye see Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale cannot be in the same space, they cannot be the same. Was it there is nothing like that, so that is not the reason why Shatta Wale was not there. Yem fa no tonche o ka say na say Shatta despite mo me ne ma me something be tell no was say no because enye nu nti na Shatta anko ye mu na nse obetwe na nu si ni so tele mu say okay FM Peace FM UTV at the despite ne ma me something nyina de ma no ye say ni the godfather ne despite enu nti na we invite no Same Flex said that story is also false. I've people say okay, so what are the facts? No kure ne say ye nyina yengo hwe video no yengo hwemra.
You go online after the party and you see many people spreading lies, untruths. Many people leading some conversations that you ask yourself, now when's you free? Why is you where did he hear this? I'm seeing most of these publications here and there say, hey, in the name of clicks, in the name of numbers, people can just conjure thoughts. They can conjure information, put them out in the name of, oh, say niati. I've seen headlines of people who are saying, oh, the man said because Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy were not supposed to be at the same place, he picked the bigger one and he picked Stonebwoy. First of all, I've said it on countless times that there is no story anywhere that says Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale cannot be at the same place. I've said it countless times that it's a lie. It was a lie fabricated by Team Stonebwoy. They don't have any record. They don't have any document. They don't have anything that suggests that Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale cannot be at one place. So that thing, I don't even want to hear it again. When I hear someone saying it, I see how dumb the person is, because I've said it time and again on other platforms, interviews here and there. There is no rule or regulation put anywhere like that. It is a lie. Yet you see some people in the name of influencers, in the name of, oh, we are credible, putting out this information that the man was forced to choose between Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, and he chose Stonebwoy. Are you sure? Are you for real? Like, do you think that is how it will happen? There are others who are even saying, oh, it was because Despite was going to be there. That's why Shatta Wale was not called. Once again, another balderdash. It was because of Despite reason Shatta Wale was not going to be called. Why? Was Shatta going to do anything with Despite? What do they have in common? If Despite is there and Shatta Wale is coming through as a performer or whatever, Shatta can go ahead and do it. After the party was not for Despite. If the party was for Despite, then you can say that, okay, because Despite's party, he didn't want to call Shatta Wale because of past issues, then that is fine. This is not for him. The party is for a different person who has even had a good relationship with Shatta Wale, or who has a good relationship with Shatta Wale over the years. I'm sure if he wants to talk to Shatta Wale, a direct call. And that is how it will be done. So that should also be brushed off. Total lies. There are some people who are saying, and Shatta Wale said he wanted the money they gave to the video. No, all those things are lies. Shatta Wale said he wanted, no. There are people who even think that, oh, Shatta Wale was not even called at all. That's what people are also saying. And as much as when I was gathering all this information, I was laughing. I said, I thought this was going to be anything at all. Let it pass. Because after all, Shatta Wale was not the only person who was not part of this event. Many musicians, top musicians were not called. Or I wouldn't say they were not even called, because maybe they were called and they couldn't make it. Many top musicians were not there. And it was not even every musician who was there that performed. There were some who were there but did not perform. So why is it that the name Shatta Wale alone is now ruling the party, though he did not perform or he was not even there? Now, these are the facts. And get them straight, so that whenever you are sharing them, you know what to say and what not to say. I was even in London. I was not in Ghana. Maybe if I get time to check my records, I can tell you the exact date that I received a call from one Soraya. To those who understand this space, to those who know the event space, the name Soraya is a big and influential name in the event space. She is a known person in the event production space. She called me whilst I was in London. I think when she even called me, I could not pick up. So she sent me a WhatsApp message. And she said, oh, Sammy, I'm calling in connection with Richard Nee Amakwe's birthday party. I have Shatta's invitation. I said, okay, no problem. Unfortunately for me, I'm not in Ghana. I'm in London, but I know some of our team members are around in Ghana, so you can contact this person. Then I directed her to one person. Later, when I came back and I asked my team members, the team member confirmed that indeed the lady called him in connection with the invitation. Now, that should be established. Those who are saying, oh, Shatta was not even invited. No, Shatta's invitation was clear. It was clean. So it means that all team members, if you wanted to be part of that party, we could have gone there. But every artist and what they want. Every artist and what they stand for. Every artist and their values. Maybe to Shatta movement, our values were not just to go to just any party. Or our values was not just to be present at the party, not just to be present at the party. Our values was not just we also want to belong. So we go and take the invitation, like so many people were doing online. I saw people who were opening their thing, they were so elated, they were so excited, like, no. Every artist or every person has their values. That was not the value of Shatta Wale. Therefore, because maybe that was not it, reason we did not show any interest. If people would remember.
I was another guy who say Ochia herbal powder. Ochia herbal powder. Bema adia ya wo wiase ne sisi yare usisi. Wonu se eka usisi so na aka bema. Ah yes. Buso mo tai wo sisi yare no. Obeka che wo se ni sisi ntine bema kura ntimi nyina wo yi. Enu ntina me kanfo ochia herbal powder ma wo. Pibi. Ofana ba na gu screen no so obenya bi. Aside that no ko all herbal shops. Okwa akase mepe ochia herbal powder to. Oto a fa gu nsuom na nom. Man, a few hours, but won't say, who sits in the matinette, won't say, obey man, the best of the agent. So, I best of the agent. So, or baby, one also saw the menstrual pains, or baby also saw what him say, what him say, oh, Philippines, one in my yum, yes, and no answer, my best making. Obi also one cocoa and casahano. I say, was I yawning how we more, or chia heba powder. Ona ya yamo enya afi na de koye hwe eyensuo keke na de begum na wono upedudu atu afre number na go screen so no. Apart from that no say ukọ any herbal shop a ubenya bi ato meja we na me say ka say Mivac Travel and Tour say still omoda so didwa omoda so eye adwuma ebo amanfo Mivac Travel and Tour unya te travel and tour no say akonto wonsem ye boni nipa mamutu kwan UK na woko USA na woko, Canada na woko, Spain na woko, Italy na baby apesa woko biya no, ya boa ema wakonto ni easy visa acquisition ebe boa mo nsaka. Yemfa visa ntwe mo ntonche no, obi ono mo wasiki na visa wie akaso obeko. Ticket bi obecheck biya prices no wo soro dodo. We have our ways. Yen nim kwan befa so ama ticket ne bo na ba fom. Eti fa number ne free na yemo no etimunya cheaper ticket. Na fati kwan ko bia abeko no. Obi also opese a team omo ye group omo so organize some tour, group tour or something and also so na betima aboa ama organize. Am na nse yakodi mu ko Zanzibar kama. Na nse yakọ Dubai, na nse yakọ Turkey. He fa na mpese yakọ ambese organize mamu. E do se betima organize de mu akọ. Eti mo fa number no na mo free ne mu ni nkomo na bibia enye kama kama.
When the gentleman cleared, I think, his private jet, he put out a video and he used one song of Shatta Wale as the theme song for the video. And that particular song, the man has said on countless times that it is his favorite song. So 7 years ago, Shatta Wale released the official video of this song called Life Changer. And if you can go online right now, you can go check the video. Life Changer. It's a song that the CEO, I'm talking about Richie Niamakwe, had said on several occasions that song inspired him to work even harder. That song gave him that motivation to work even harder to the level that he's gotten to now. So on such a day, if there was something that I'm sure the soul needed to go through all the toils and all the hardship that he's gone through to be where he is at 40, there was no way he could have forgotten Shatta Wale. So yes, indeed, the invitation came. But like I'm saying, every person and his values. Maybe to some artists, their values is to go for parties, drink, eat, and dance. I don't remember the last time Shatta Wale was even seen eating at a public function. Even if you are going to share some secret with you, you might even see Shatta Wale holding cups and stuff, behaving like he's drinking at public places, but he alone knows what he's drinking. Maybe he's drinking air. So he is beyond just that. If you really want him, there are some values you would have to meet, and maybe to the team, whilst they were here in Ghana and I was there in London, those values were not discussed as part of the invitation. Therefore, they would discard it. They would surely discard it. Apart from that, I know Shatta Wale is cool with whatever happened. He's a businessman. Another businessman was doing his thing. I'm sure that was the reason when on Sunday evening, when he decided to come live to do his thing with a powder thing on his face, many people felt or thought that Shatta Wale was coming to attack some people or was coming to attack someone, because to the trolls online, everybody thought, oh, let's make fun of him. He was snubbed. He was not caught. He was rejected. He was this, he was that. They thought they were going to make fun of him. So when they saw Shatta was coming live, they felt like, oh, okay, Shatta is also coming. Just as people were making fun of him, he was coming to throw fire. Charlie, man has gone beyond that level. Man knows what you guys are looking for. And at the moment, man knows how to play you guys. He came and he gave people content. For some reasons, after Shatta Wale's live, where he was talking about those who are calling him, those who don't want him to do things the way he wants to do things, those who think that why is Shatta Wale doing this? Maybe if you want to think about him, then forever he will be your his principality. He had to go live, walk from his set, go for powder. He came to spray it on his face, and he was telling them that, okay, this is who I am. This is who I am. If you think I'm a problem, I'll be a problem for you. If you see me to be a solution, I'll be a solution for you. And to me, that particular move ended every conversation. Was Shatta called, was Shatta not called? It ended every conversation. Even those who were supposed to review the program, those who were supposed to review the party, they all ceased talking. They were talking about the Shatta Wale being the principalities and darkness of whatever. Now you go online, and for some reasons, just to show you how influential that he is, today we can all see how everybody is also painting their faces with powder. You can go online. Many people painting their face with powder because, yes, we saw Shatta Wale do it. So we also are inspired to do the same. And everybody is doing it. This thing, if it does not encourage you, if it does not motivate you, then I wonder what else will motivate you. I wonder what else. So please ignore all the lies. And this is coming from an official position. It was not because of somebody. The reason Shatta Wale was not there. It was not because of an artist or any personality. The reason Shatta Wale was not there. And it was not because Shatta Wale has any issue with anybody. The reason he was not there. As an artist, he was keeping his standard. He was keeping his values. He was keeping whatever makes him Shatta Wale. And that was what he was trying to do. So if you are watching it here, I've seen so many headlines, so many publications out there. Everybody talking about their thing. Everybody wants to spin it. Obia person was spinning. Oh, Shatta was not called because he has been attacking the spy. Shatta was not called because he doesn't have good relationship. No. All are lies, like total fabrications. Ignore them. As I'm telling you, the invitation even came to me first. In my absence in Ghana, I was in London. I had to transfer the invitation to here and there, and however it ended is how we want it to end. Nobody is forcing anybody. And again, let me say this finally before I can run away from here. If you remember, I think some 2 days or 3 days before the party, Shatta made a tweet. That was when speculation started coming out that, I think there was a leakage. There was a leak like that where a paper leaked that, these are the performers for the event, and the people who saw names did not see Shatta Wale's name. And once again, they started agitation. He has been sacked. He was not called and blah, blah. And Shatta said, nobody should worry. Nobody should think about anything. But to him, even if he will be at any party to perform over the weekend, that will be after he has received 600K in his account. That's what he said. He did not talk about fighting with anybody. He did not talk about having any issue with anybody. He only said that if anybody will see him perform at any function over the weekend, that will be after he has received $600,000 into his account. And that one, there is a deal. And again, he did not force anybody to come and say, do this, do that. To him, as an artist, he felt if people are expecting, then before they would expect, this is what they should imagine before it will happen. And if it did not happen, fine. If it did not happen, that's cool. No problem. There is nothing to be worried about. Therefore, please, enough of the lies. Shatta Wale has his things that he wants to do. When it is time for him to do it, he will do it. When it is time for him to perform for whoever, he will do it. Shatta has been performing at some parties. I think earlier this year, he even performed for the chief security officer at Ghana Army. Yes, one of the big positions there. He performed at his part. So whoever meets what his values are, Shatta is always there to do that. And I don't want this to be an issue where so many people will be talking, and some people will even be fabricating lies. Some people will even be putting out stuff that can even defame his brand. There was no issue. Shatta doesn't have any problem with anybody. As an artist, he was maintaining or keeping his values. And that is what I want everybody to know officially from the standpoint of management. This is it. My name is Sammy Flex. this has been good. We are back. So back to duties and everything that we would have to do, we will surely do it. My name is Sammy Flex. Special thanks to the production team, Theophilus Digosh, as well as Sam Tuga and Desert, putting together the pieces. Remember that you can also subscribe to us and let us read from you. But ignore the lies. Throw away the fabrications. All the agenda people are doing, ignore them. They are not true.
Main question, my main cow say, Abi online consult. Abi online consult say, Ghana Fui, Amwa Bruchiri. No matter the country be a waso. Obi onoma, and namne, ne schedule, into no Juma schedule into extra jobs. Obi also saw our otifie. When say Abruchiri, the owa bit maternity for several months. Na yes, kababadi, but we hear kakra, what the best sort on him. Yes, if ye chung, the other banu suswa. I don't know when you juma kakra. Now from and what if you now you don't need any experience, you don't need any certificate, when you share. Yeah, do better training money at tetel. Not your starting Emma we year juma. Obi also a fin wo to kwayaba and krata sim 20 year juma. You bet my boy bet in a ye bet your cat baby a bear come. It's in fire number na free. You don't friend number and frabi a catch up say I'm in number of GhPage. Most in bet my boy me mama year juma. Mo bet my boy at a timia mama year juma. Nina quanda why you bet me and I bray www.abionlineconsult.com. Na bra na yeni wuni nkomo na yemu akwa ye bet my foul assortil. Now me cow say best deal dot shipping. Best deal dot shipping say from UK to Ghana specific. Obi or UK, obi or London, wherever Middlesbrough or Manchester or Liverpool or hene baby ya will be ano. Ope so the name of Befi Ghana. Ye baba be funny man baby awo near the akọ Ghana baby apese de kono enya afi na ye be ka che say woni ema no o ye ka se de be kwa do third na we dey fa che 15th na de wo de kwa ye be dumbo na woni ema ne bia expire. We don't do that. Obi an nebe kwa kudu na bia papa ya say we don't do that. Obi an nebe kwa kudu no wose na me boxes we na ye 3 aka 2 ba ko we don't do that. Ye nyeme ba be fa no sa na ye de be ko baby apese de kono se ko na ye de be ko ye nkogina kwanje nka se ka che ni pa no so mra me fa ha baby apese de kono ye de be ko amonti fa number free na ye ne di nkoma na ne ma enye kama emfama begin say when you want to say Shatta was invited. Shatta was not there because of the reasons and I win him no kreno enuni. I hope say wo kono be kwa kind of kreno. The truth is on GhPage. Subscribe it. You say share.
Spices naima.
Hello.
Mama spices are ebe mama aduane aye tasty, appetizing and delicious.
Spices day and no any Remy spices. Or didn't Remy dependable.
Remy spices, Remy.
Hey, papa, what the Remy spices you aduane a? Emma aduane ye fine. Kai say Remy spices dey so who you so a. Emfa spices fufuro bia amfra. If we say Remy spices dey or dene ho. Flavors no so dey bebre. Chicken, goat, jollof, stew. Spices be a washishano. Remy will be ho. Emfa aduane dey ento chacha. Perfect. Remy spices. Emma aduane ye dekeke. Kai say aduane bia ye de spices ye dey. For Remy spices ye ni nyina.
Remy spices, Remy.
FDA agye jodi nkratwe yatom.